What are you objecting to?
Windmills. All to infill too.
I'd be good.
It's sincerely a pleasure and an honor to be able to recognize our leaders in our distinguished guests. From Congressman Kevin McCarthy's office, Ben McFarland. Representing the 1st District, Supervisor John McQuiston. Representing the 2nd District, and will be further introduced later, Zach Scrivner. Our Rosamond Community Service District Board of Directors.
Our keynote speaker is Zach Scrivner. We in Kern County are a team. Our staff, we're all a team together. We work hard, but just like any team, if you're lucky, you have a superstar on your team. And Lorelei Oviatt is our superstar at Kern County. A testament to her type of leadership has brought forward to the board a new policy where we mandate 25% of the labor on these renewable energy projects come from local labor sources, come from folks that actually live in Kern County, pay taxes here, etc. Another great idea that she came up with for these renewable projects is for them to open a local office in the unincorporated areas of Kern County. What does that mean? That means that all of the projects, supplies, all of the things that you can possibly run through a local office, we will capture that sales tax. And so for just one solar project that happened in the Valley floor, that was about $1 million in additional revenue for the county. And so that's the type of things that Lorelei is doing for us. These wind projects, solar projects, they have impacts on our communities. The turbines are now larger than ever. They are getting closer to some residential areas. Some of the solar projects, there's a couple that are out here in the Rosamond area that have been the source of concerns for people. And we saw some folks as we were all coming in who have those types of concerns. And Lorelei's job is to navigate these projects through the planning process and also to find appropriate mitigation, ways in which we can achieve mitigation to help to lessen the impacts of those projects. And that is why you see Lorelei meeting in the evenings, on the weekends, with folks that are concerned about things, just to make sure that she can do the best job that she possibly can. When somebody comes and wants to propose a project or has any idea for a business, the question you always ask, well, have you called Lorelei Oviatt yet? And I really think that should be the county's business motto. Have you called Lorelei Oviatt? Because she is the one that really steers these projects through. It's 1996 when she came to the county and has worked her way up steadily. And to now, she's one of the most important members of our county staff and is absolutely dedicated to folks here in Kern County. You know that she is a Rosamond local. I think she's lived here for about 30 years. What that says to me is that she's dedicated to this community, and it means something to her when she's bringing a project forward. She's looking at how is this going to impact our county? How is this going to make us better? And how do we find ways to mitigate impacts that are not, that are not ideal? And why is it the lightning board? Well, it's someone who is is a flash of light. They're a flash of energy. They are going to they're going to be a catalyst for something great. But unlike lightning that strikes and is gone as fast as it appeared, the contributions that Lorelei has already given to the citizens of Kern County are going to be a lasting legacy for her. And so with that, I would like to invite Lorelei up so I can present her with the Lightning Award. Thank you all very much. And you deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you.
tens of thousands of hours working for this community. And I'm just completely honored that they would, think that I'm in their realm and, give me this honor. But I want to start with my structure, and that is my husband, Dwayne, my daughter, Katerina, is here, my son, Michael, my friend, Dixie Noel, and my friend, Sean Temple. And my other son is in Rochester, New York, and couldn't be here today. But those are the people who are the real secret of my success. And we have been honored to raise our children here in Rosamond and live in Rosamond. My husband worked in Burbank, and so we split the difference for the commuting. The staff of the Planning and Community Development Department, the majority of them have only worked for the department for 4 or 5 years. They're excited to work. They work 7 days a week sometimes on these renewable energy projects. We have large mining projects. We have new power plants that are coming in. And even the smallest project, they are excited to be part of something that's actually happening. So since they couldn't be here tonight, I'm throwing them a pizza party on Wednesday, and for the whole department on me. But I can tell you that's when the roast happens. Investors that are willing to invest in Kern County in California. If you haven't noticed, that is a huge leap of faith. To put billions of dollars into California nowadays is huge. They could go to Texas and have it done in 6 months. They could go to Wyoming and have it done in 2 months. But they come to Kern County, they come to California because there's certain policies at the state level, certain tax credits. My job, I felt, was to not mess this up.
Gone unnoticed, and I share with them today our appreciation of your efforts. Through your work as the Kern County Director of Planning and Community Development, you have displayed a keen understanding of the needs of our communities. Clearly, you have found a special place in this community, and they have found someone special in you. I wish you continued success in your work.
Congratulations, Lorelei, and the round of applause and everything tonight was just terrific.
Thank you.
And concise, what should I say? Concise designation of your plans for Kern County were very much appreciated by everyone.
Thank you. I'm really honored. There are, in all communities, all across Kern County and across California, there are people who give thousands of hours of work to the community. I pale besides those volunteer efforts. And so I'm honored that the work that I do for the citizens of Kern County, is transformed into jobs. It's transformed into better places for people to live. It's transformed into parks, and it sounds like it's going to be transformed into a new business district for Rosamond. So I'm honored.
Well, Jack, you had the pleasure of working with Lorelei Oviatt probably more than most people here in East Kern. What are your thoughts about this Lightning Award that the Rosamond Foundation gave to her?
Well, I think the award and the concept behind the award fits Lorelei to what she has done, what she's currently doing, and what her vision of the future for Kern County is. I had the privilege of working with Lorelei back in the late 90s and then early 2000s when I was city manager in California City. And we were involved in the West Mojave Plan, to where all of the federal agencies and environmental groups for 5 counties and in Southern California would come together in order to provide permits for desert tortoise and other areas. And she represented the counties, Kern and San Bernardino. I was representing the cities because of the number of area that we have for endangered species in Cal City. And in our dealings with the environmentalists, the business community, and the other county officials, city officials, she was always fair. She generally listened before she spoke. She did not have an ego, and she was able to provide quiet leadership. And then, and that was when she was head of special projects for Kern County.
Yeah.
And from that, and plus the background that she had in the private sector before coming to Kern, she was able to understand what is needed, how the process works, and that you really can't make it happen unless the people, the players are at the table. And she made sure that in any project, the players were there.